You know, just like the Nintendo Direct in the background is like almost like threatening. The Super Switch, I would be so happy if they called it the Super Switch. Becky's been around. You're like vetting Becky. Becky was here 2 to 3 months ago, I think. I'd have to check my Excel spreadsheet on Twitch chatters to be 100% sure. Parasocial relationship goes both ways. Huh? You think you're the only one that gets to keep tabs on me? I got tabs on you, and I promise you, I sort it by ranking. You're all perfect 10s. Unless you're banned. Then you immediately go to 0. You do get -2 points if you're German. I'm sorry. What's your ranking? You are nearly... Well, I hate to give this to you, but you're in one of the good countries, and you're not happy enough. You don't have it as good as Germany. But you've got healthcare, you've got vacation. Australia's been moving up in the ranking heads. The only time Australia went down is we had one crazy chatter. Becky's getting blasted. Finally, I get to be in a bottom. Dude, that would be... Look, I'll show up when I want to show up. Imagine being a forced top in a relationship where you just want to be a bottom. That'd be tough. Hold on, I'm gonna switch. I'll go on the screen. Oh Jesus! Hold on. What? Do I have like a non-linked window there? I mean, clearly. There we go. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, hold on. There we go. There's a top shortage? I don't believe this. I've hyped up this Australian crazy person? Well, I'm sorry. The time zones don't work out very well. And so I don't get a lot of Australians in the chat. It's a known issue. Is it like there aren't enough tops or there aren't enough like good tops? They'd be in the chat if they cared enough. I know you stay up for your VTubers because you're a real fan. Yeah, I know it's like freaking me out. I mean, I posted a sad article in the Discord today. I mean, it's a known issue over men struggling in dating. That's a known issue. I guess one of the main things that they're highlighting now is women are generally starting to both get more education and higher salaries than young men, and that's causing some disturbance in the gender roles. Am I struggling in dating? I have never struggled in dating, and I'm definitely not struggling right now. It's a big issue in queer space as well. Not enough tops? I feel like this is, to me, this is like an unknown issue. Dating not hard, just feed them. I mean, I'm not going to agree with that 100%. However, there is a certain truth to that. Yeah. There is a certain truth to that statement. Yeah, no, cooking's good. If you could cook, whether you're a top or a bottom, you will eat well. I don't know what it's like out there. I don't know. I don't want to brag. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the, I don't know. I feel like I should become like a dating consultant. Do it. I've never had an issue. Micro height, micro bald spot. I didn't have a micro bald spot when I was dating. Micro PP, never an issue. I always give good advice. Thank you. I mean, the best thing you could always do, whenever there's an issue in dating, it's rarely an issue with another person. If there's a delusional person out there that wants somebody who makes 6 figures and is 6 feet tall and has a 6-inch penis, I promise you that's like 1 out of 1,000 people, and let them be in their own world. There's like 999 other people out there that just want to be happy. Dating is much different now. I promise you the genetic code has not changed that much in 10 to 20 years. Because I read articles and it said the issue is there's a lot of women out there that want to go on dates, but people keep sending them dick pics or asking for boob pics, and they never go out. So someone's not taking the shot. There's definitely a lot of creeps and dangerous men. But, you know, if you smile, if you can't make eye contact, I get it. I'm right there with you. But, like, you could, like, look at their nose. You could look at their forehead. You could look in between their eyes. I'm just expecting Issei. If I were in a room with 100 women, I could not trust a single one of them. A video date with NVIDIA eye contact? I feel like at a certain point you would just terrify the person. Like, they'd be like, please. At a certain point they would just turn off the camera. I'm too scared to even look at women? They can't physically harm you, but they can mentally destroy you. I mean, they might be able to physically harm you, but for the most part, it's just mental torture. They're just people. If you knew what women had to go through dating, you might think differently. I'm broke, but I can give your boyfriend good food when you spend time together. I mean, home-cooked food is better than almost anything you can buy. My girlfriend hits you? That's not good. Most online have abused or left you? I think, I mean, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. Unless you're in Antarctica, your dating options should be relatively open. I mean, okay, if you're like in rural America and there's like 1,000 people within an hour of you, that might be tough. I mean, all right. Percentage-wise, how many men on online dating send a dick pic? I would assume it's 50%. And that's not good. 80%? No way it's 80%. %? 80% are brave enough to? It's not brave to send a dick pic. It's like sexual harassment. There's a lot of them out there. Oh! Talking about dick pics. Hold on. You haven't sent any nudes even to your partner? We can send playful nudes to each other sometimes. Artistic nudes. It's just so hard to get the lighting right. For some reason, this thing isn't going full screen. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. There we go. People not scared getting their stuff leaked? I mean, are you sending your dick pic from like camera pointed up at the ground and you're staring down like, yo, peace! What up? I'm sorry I'm not super into Splatoon. I mean, it looks like a great game. This is the new one, right? How's the audio, by the way? Pump it up, or are we okay? Is this like a roguelike? Maybe I'm gonna play it. I just don't want to play it on a Switch. That's my only issue. No, I mean, it looks cool as hell.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide.
You need gyro. You have to be able to emulate it on something.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set
It is very
in
near,
order,
like, isn't it? Where there was that
strengthen
one,
your
like, white
character's
city.
abilities
What are my
as you tackle the
predictions?
fire's floors.
The only thing I know that was
This
kind of
single-player
leaked
DLC
is
so it can be played
a
over
calculator
and over
function
again.
type game is coming. And I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to get shut down by Nintendo, but there was like a Twitter leak thread about it.
Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
I feel like if there was going to be a new Switch, they would have announced it first thing, and they wouldn't have announced Splatoon.
Donkey Kong, Mario. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo
Is this just a
Switch
remake?
system. With his eyes
I played this, man. Can I turn up the volume? Absolutely.
Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
It'll probably be at Game Awards, maybe, Ed.
In each stage,
Game Awards
contraptions
adjacent.
and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap.
What are you going to do, Mario?
That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it?
If they announce Rise 2 and it's on the Nintendo Switch,
now he can
I'm
get
ending the
across
stream so that I can literally start applying
and
for jobs.
safely grab the key.
I can't do it, man.
Platform too high?
They're not going to do that.
Reach
They
it
would
with
never
a
do that. to
handstand
me.
jump or a backflip, like that.
I've invested too much money in the company.
Observe.
Can I show
and
my PP
act
as well
to
before I
collect
retire?
mini
How
Marios,
betrayed would you
clear
be if it was
stages,
actually a monster?
And face Donkey Kong head on.
Would you feel
In
lied
this
to?
updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local
It's not.
co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you.
Did I go back to being an English teacher in China? That was literally the happiest I ever
Mario
was.
versus Donkey Kong.
I hate to
launches on
say that,
Nintendo
but
Switch
like it was just
February
like that was like a
16th.
really good life.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I had essentially infinite money with which I only had to buy food.
Save the Prince
What
and the world.
what? Prince of Persia?
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
All right, I like that it's 2D
Tapping
though.
into
I
the
think we've
roots
seen
the
a little
Prince
bit of this,
Persia
right?
series. This game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay.
I didn't think Ubisoft could
Dash
make
through
good video games
breathtaking
again, but this one
environments
actually
in a
looks okay.
mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time
Like I really
powers
thought
to
Ubisoft
best
was
these
all in
hostile
on like
lands. As your journey
Ass Creed and
progresses,
stuff.
Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal.
I mean, Jordan, like, I'm
Equip
hesitant,
to further
right?
Boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets
You have to
can
spend money
equip is
to
limited,
get the
though,
ending.
so choose wisely.
You guys remember that?
Use everything at your disposal to
They released
navigate
the
this
game
harsh
straight
world
up where
and defeat
you had to
the
like
mythical
spend
beasts that
$5 to
stand
get the
in your
ending
way.
sequence.
Get ready to save the prince.
Like I feel
and
like you just
discover
can't
the
forgive a
mysteries
company
of
after they do
Malkath.
something like that.
When Prince of Persia: The Lost
An
Crown
Ubisoft
launches
original.
on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th.
It was a Prince of Persia game
You
actually.
can
It was on the
receive
Xbox
in-game Warrior
360.
Within outfit by pre-ordering the
Capcom
game
did do
from
that
Nintendo
with
eShop.
Asura's Wrath. It was around the time when like
These games will help you
there was a big battle
chase
against like
your
GameStop and
passions.
stuff like that with like used
Rev up
games.
for true
They wanted to
arcade
make it so that
racing
they
in
always got their
Horizon
money on every
Chase
sale.
2. Speed through stunning environments,
Monster
each
Hunter
with
happening?
its own dynamic art style.
I don't think
while
so.
overtaking your rivals
But
on the road.
I guess you
Play
never
the
know.
main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane
Stories 3 would be
needs.
something. I would be
Itching for
happier with the
more
Stories
racing
3 than
action?
Horizon.
Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal
Ooh.
in couch co-op or online.
That frame rate
Go
though.
full throttle in Horizon Chase 2.
Next Direct, I
Launching
mean,
on
it's gonna
Nintendo
be
Switch later
4 or
today.
5 years before another Nintendo Monster Hunter.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play.
Yeah, I mean Konami again. It's like
Super
you get
Crazy
it's
Rhythm
like
Castle
the greatest
launches on
hits of
Nintendo
companies
Switch
that have
November
betrayed us.
14th.
First Ubisoft,
Pre-orders
now
begin
Konami.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Did they even say the name?
Anya Forger has a new assignment
Wait.
from school. Creating a
How do you make a
photo
game
diary.
out of Spy X
On
Family
weekdays,
playing as
you'll
Anya?
head to class, then
What?
enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach. or
Honestly,
an art
this
museum,
game is gonna
in
sell a
search
ton,
of
man.
subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family?
No,
What kind of
100%,
photo
man. This
diary
game's gonna
will you
go
help
wild
Anya
in
make?
Japan.
Spy Anya.
There's so much
Operation
merchandise
Memories
out there of
launches
this.
on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure
Oh,
returns.
they've talked about this
The
before, right?
Super Mario
The last
RPG
Direct?
game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to
Is this the
increase
only time
damage
we've really
dealt
seen Gino
or
again?
decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage
Prefer the older
all
graphics.
enemies
I
at
kind
once.
of like this. It actually looks good for a Switch game.
Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full,
Use a
you can
costume for your
unleash
me
the
in Smash
3-character
Brothers? That's so
triple
sad.
move. Depending on your current party, the move will change.
I like how
So
they're getting as much
experiment with
Gino
different
action in
combos.
as possible.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
That's cool. Like hard mode?
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches.
I don't know
on
where
the
it came
Nintendo
from
Switch
anyways,
system
Durpus. I'll
November
admit though, I got
17th.
kind of caught up in it at a
Pre-orders are
certain
available
point. I
now
never loved
on
Gino, but
Nintendo
I was always
eShop.
like, yo, it's crap that we don't see him again.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another
They should just
code
port
to
every
memories.
DS game to the Switch.
One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Can Ashley discover the ability to rotate a 2x4? I'm sure there's harder puzzles than that.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face.
It looks great. I think they did a great job.
Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both
I
games
think your
to
design is good,
experience the
Radius.
full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo
It actually
Switch,
looks really
when
good
Another
for a Switch
Code
game.
Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
It looks
eShop.
like the sort of game that would release on Steam as well.
Another Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America. Both games are fully
Won't play
enhanced
it,
on
though.
Nintendo Switch.
I mean, same
Please
thing
look
with
forward to
90% of
playing
your
them
Steam
early next
library.
year.
You know what I
Please
mean?
take a look at this.
This is out like really soon, right? This month?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
Oh wait, no, it's
Princess
Super Peach.
Peach and
Sorry,
some
I thought it was
toads went to go
Wonderland.
see it, but then
You're right.
the
It's Peach
wicked
again.
grape and the sour bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
Did she just make them naked?
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa, Peach transformed into
Yo, it's
Sweet
actually
Butter
cool.
Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities.
That looks
Fend
great.
off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers?
It's Peach
There are
Kirby
more
now?
stolen shows to save.
No, that looks neat. I wonder how quickly you
Valuable
could
artifacts
switch.
from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Can
The
you
Sour
shoot
Bunch got
cream
their
at
hands on this
enemies?
martial arts school. Become
Can she
Kung
save
Fu
the
Peach
Switch
and
performance
take it
though?
back from these
She can give
foul
you
fiends.
720p 30. Kick his ass.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Maybe they're
That was a
saving the
new
Switch
look at
2 for the
Princess
end of the
Peach
direct.
Showtime. In Peach's latest
That's
adventure,
possible,
the
right?
gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today.
Why
so
are you guys
please stay
giving me
tuned.
It's possible.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
It's been like 9
A new
years.
saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose
This
from.
is new.
A young man
I think?
who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity.
I want to play this so
Crime-fighting
badly, but I
duo
do not want to
chasing
play it
down
on
a
a
mysterious organization.
Why?
A songstress mech who lost her voice in
It
body.
looks so good.
And a king of darkness who was recently
I can't believe they would
reawakened.
greenlight another Saga
Select
game,
a
man.
hero, then follow
There's
their
no
journey
way
through
these games
17
sell well.
interconnected
Like, I like
worlds
them, but
as
there's
they
no
strive
way.
to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory.
I like
Use
these
special
types of
techniques
combat
to control the
systems
order of
where you can like
actions,
delay the enemy
or
and stuff by
activate
hitting them.
team combos to swing the tide of
Grandia
battle
did
in
it
your
really
favor.
well. You guys ever play Grandia 2? I love that
Saga
combat
Emerald
system.
Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The legendary Raider returns.
Yo, is this the
The
2006
first 3
Tomb Raider game?
games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto
I
Nintendo
think it
Switch
is.
in one daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist,
This is
Lara
the
Croft,
this is the
you travel the
2007
world
version,
and face
man.
off against deadly foes and even
Definitely.
deadlier legends. Climb,
It'll run at 60
backflip,
FPS.
and swan
Yo, it
dive
looks
through perilous
worse than the
quests
2007
spanning different
version.
countries and mythologies. Along the way,
Dude, they already
you'll
remade
solve
him,
puzzles
Fox
to
Monk, like in
uncover treasures of the
2007.
ancient world and unravel mysteries.
They might have
lost
remade
to
him
the
again. This might
ravages
be
of time.
different.
This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions.
I'm
and
telling you, man,
secret
Jen was just
levels
playing
for
it.
each game. You can also toggle between
She got
the original
tilted, though. It was too
polygon look
hard.
and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I mean, they should keep the controls the same. They shouldn't
This
change it.
detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of
I mean, if it's
Pikachu
$60 for 3
and his
games, like,
partner
it's fine.
Tim
Whatever.
investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And
How does it work when one
Peer through
Pokemon
walls
controls
with
another
Luxray.
Pokemon? Like, are they just okay
can
with
Tim
that?
and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it's
October
weird enough when
6th.
humans do it. They just
Pre-orders
become
are available
friends.
now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey, friend, I'll smash this boulder for you. I guess.
This game's a real toot.
I didn't think this was a real
Raise your
game.
brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
I thought this was just for
Play the notes
memes.
in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are
That's
pretty
so
unique.
stupid.
And mastering
I
every
love it.
control scheme won't be a
That's
walk in the
so
park.
good.
Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto
I
Nintendo
mean,
Switch later today.
If you were drinking with a group of buddies,
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
is this another Pokemon MOBA?
Knock your opponent's
my
health down to
NC
0
soft?
and deliver a finishing blow,
Oh.
or shove them
No,
off the
I would never
collapsing
stream the
terrain
Kaiser.
to win.
Well,
Choose from 15 heroes,
They paid me,
each
maybe.
inspired by a different mythology. Work with
I'm not
your
gonna buy the
allies to be
trombone
last
game
team
and annoy my
standing.
chat for an hour.
Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts.
This
from
game does
protecting
not look like it
townsfolk
was
from
designed for
thieves
the
to
Switch.
vanquishing the land's most notorious figures.
It's running,
Before
though.
battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4
What
players
games did I
online can
miss?
jointly command a troop and journey
There's a cool
together
Princess
across
Peach
this
game.
vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console
looks
exclusive
good.
on Nintendo Switch.
It actually looks really good.
Later today. Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with
We
easy
remade
pick-up and play
Contra
controls
in Unity.
and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and WayForward
Is there like
features
a
new
name
weapons,
for whatever this art style is?
powerful super attacks,
We've got some, turn up, you're an artist.
Four-player
What would you
co-op
call this
mode.
art style?
Contra. Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch
It's not
system
even
early next
Fortnite
year.
though.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
It's the second worst art style in video games. What's the
Tis a grievous
first?
tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds. and
It's whatever we
stolen
made in limited
nations.
time? But it doesn't
Yet
even
as
like...
the world stands consumed by
guess.
immense evil. A fallen
Yo, is this a
prince
new
shall rise again,
Vanillaware
ring
game?
of legend lighting his path.
That is the ring of the unicorn.
Imagine having your
ancestral
Contra
treasure
ugly-ass
of
remake
Cornia's royal
put
lineage.
directly next to this game.
Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains
Dude, I
now
love
is
it.
to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely
I mean, the art
traverse
style
an
is 100%
expansive world.
Vanillaware inspired, if not straight up
Gather new
Vanillaware.
allies, forge your bonds, and
Vanillaware
lead
is
the
cool
liberation
because
to glorious victory.
their
Cultivate a
company is like
grand army
80%
with over
artists.
60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the
I don't- it may
mists
not
of
be
despair
Vanillaware,
which hang
though.
heavy over our home. It may take days.
Liberation
months,
Army? Is
or
this
even
Ogre
years.
Battle? What is
I
this?
shall see the duties of my bloodline.
What's
fulfilled.
going on?
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available
What a
March
weird
8th,
name.
2024.
Dude, it looks so good though. You're getting it? You're the Unicorn Overlord? That name is powerful. I mean, you gotta be brave, dude.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Oh, interesting. Okay, there was a Luigi Mansions 3, right?
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the
Why?
supernatural.
Why not?
Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time
I
for
did not
some
play
mansion
3.
mayhem.
No, I just don't. You want to know what my Switch is doing
No
right now?
spooky adventure is complete without this
It's actually
vacuum-like
directly
device,
in front
the
of me.
Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas,
It's just
vacuum
sitting
up
here.
objects, and
It's got
interact with the environment.
No
It's a handy tool
Joy-Cons.
for your paranormal
It's not hooked up to
escapades.
anything, and it's not charging.
Plus, when you
It's
spot
just
a ghost,
sitting here.
pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
It's just in front of me.
You can even
I
grab
sicken
multiple
you?
ghosts at once.
Yep. Bougie
In
streamer.
this game, you'll find ghosts haunting.
No.
A former plant research
She
lab.
likes the Steam Deck.
A broken down clock factory
It's
that's full of
safe.
sand.
It's right in front of me.
A mine covered in ice and
She's
snow.
been playing
And
Spyro.
even more places. These
Which I'll say, it looks
troublemakers will
like
use
pretty
every
good.
trick in
Spyro
the book
HD,
to
like on a
block your
Steam
path.
Deck. It's a pretty good looking
Can
game.
Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters?
She's,
Up to 4
I'm not gonna say
players
she's
online
stuck
can
on
do
the
some
final boss.
Exercise across different
But-
multiplayer modes.
She's been at the final boss for like a
Luigi's
week
Mansion
now.
2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next
I didn't say it.
How was that? Next, we have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Put Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star in it. I mean, I've been lifting weights. I'm gonna lift again tomorrow. This looks like the building game? No, this is Picross, right? What is this?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
What are they talking
The
about?
official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed.
I mean, Kyoto's
Construction
not
is
that
going
far
well.
from Osaka, so
We
like you
plan
could
to
do a
finish
tour
up
of like
by March
USJ
2024.
Super Mario World and then go to the Nintendo
We'll
Museum.
share more information.
Will it
such as the
preserve
opening
games?
date
Their
at another
singular
time.
focus is
Please
destroying
stay tuned.
every dumped ROM
Next,
of Nintendo
we'd
games
like
on
to
the
share
planet.
some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
No new console? We
And
still
finally,
have
we
14
a new Amiibo
minutes.
figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way. With the release
It
of
could
Sora,
still happen.
everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year. That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
Calculator function. I told you.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
This is amazing.
F-Zero 99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power
Disappointment
meter
is
will
immense, dude. This
decrease
game's
if you crash into
amazing.
pilots or guardrails. If it hits zero,
I mean, I
you're
can't
out.
imagine there's any skill in this
You need
whatsoever.
to
I mean,
avoid collisions and conserve your power
you're just gonna
meter
get
to stay in the
slammed into
race.
a wall. Unless you're first,
Feeling
never
risky?
slow down.
Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect super sparks, which appear when
I'm not
machines
spending money
collide,
on a Nintendo
to boost up to a
subscription.
special path called
I hope my
the
Nintendo
Skyway.
subscription didn't auto-renew. I would
It's
get
your
ripped
best
off.
chance at bypassing your rivals
Whoa!
and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
It'd be funny if they put a GPS in the Switch too, so you could walk around with Monster Hunter.
99 players, one winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
It's kind of sad that they killed the 99 games, huh? Like, how much can it
More than
cost?
30 years after its
Nintendo
original
of all
release,
companies.
F-Zero is back as a battle royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay,
Maybe if
let's
they're not
continue with
popular,
some
they
more
kill them.
headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem.
League of Legends? The hell?
Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals
Is this
holding the
supposed to be like a
land
gateway
together
drug in the
collapse
League
and
of Legends?
throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the
I mean,
land
it's-
to gather
It
materials
looks
and
cute,
craft
but I'm
items and
very
meals for the locals.
suspicious.
As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community.
Play it?
Can you
I'm
save
scared.
Vandal
It
City?
scares me.
And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
The League of
Wait,
Legend Gnome?
did you
Not
hear that?
Yordles.
Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump,
Well, this is another one.
climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land. where every step taken
This is
and
another
each
League of
puzzle
Legends
solved
game.
will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past.
Yeah, no,
Solid
it's.
Nunu,
I
a
mean,
League
those
of
are all
Legends
League
story,
people.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
I mean, they're literally
eShop.
trying to get children to play the game so they'll grow up to play League.
Let's move into formation.
I'll admit, I like the League of Legends animation. That was actually good on Netflix.
Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving.
That guy looked
In
like he
each
was
micro
twerking
game,
a little
you
bit.
get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
Yo, they're using the IR sensor again!
The micro games will come one after
They
another.
finally
so look
unlocked the
alive.
technology.
Plus, up to 4 players can
Arcane
battle
Season
it
2
out
be
in
winter
party mode.
2024, as in
Reach the goal
January?
without getting caught
Or
by
like a
Medusa.
year from now?
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end
I can't.
to an
Is this
empire's
Suikoden?
invasion.
Oh, this is Aiden. This is the actual Aiden Chronicles.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire.
I was
and
thinking about
Marissa,
playing
a
the
forest
2D
guardian.
side-scroller game.
These 3 band together
It's on
to
Game
fight
Pass.
for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you,
Well, they are
additional
remaking the
facilities
games.
will
This
become
is a new
available.
one, though. This is a new
You'll be
one
able to
by,
tend
like, some of the
crops,
original
open shops, and more.
Developers.
Each hero you encounter has their
It's
own
not by
backstory
Konami.
and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust,
You hate the 2D HD
Betrayal.
trend?
justice,
I
and
hate
truth.
Bloom?
A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd. Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia.
Oh,
Travel to a charming parallel world in this
Also
paid
on Game
DLC
Pass.
for Eastward.
somebody was saying they thought
Help
this was the
Sam and
best
John
looking.
turn the pages
Wait,
of
there's
a new
farming in this
chapter
game?
as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village.
Is this a sequel?
Tend to livestock, whip up culinary delights
I
for
think
your
this is a
neighbors,
sequel.
and restore
What?
buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward, Octopia ventures onto Nintendo
Standalone
Switch
DLC?
this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or
I think
create
Advance
and share
Wars
your own cutscenes
finally
and
came out.
campaigns.
I don't know. I know it kept getting delayed.
War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch
maybe it's
as a
not out.
console exclusive October 5th. Get out of my way! Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver.
Dave's been making rounds,
Use
right?
the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th.
I mean,
pre-orders and a free demo
maybe
swim onto
they
Nintendo
offered
eShop
the
later
developer
today.
a lot of money.
The final wave
We
is
still have 5
racing
minutes
in.
unlucky for them to
Here's a
reveal the
sneak peek at
Switch
Wave
2.
6, the final wave of the Mario
They probably
Kart
want to
8
go
Deluxe
one more
Booster Course
holiday
Pass
season of
DLC
selling Switches
from the
before they
Mario
announce
Kart
it,
Wii
right?
game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6.
They'll
From
wait for the
Mario
Game
Kart
Awards after
Double Dash
everyone's already
game,
bought their kit a
Diddy
Switch.
Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Key Jet. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active
I mean,
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members
I
can join
forget
this
when the
DLC
original
at no
Switch was
additional
announced.
cost. The DLC
I feel like
can
it was
also
in the
be purchased
fall.
on its own.
And then it got dropped in like March.
Something new is among us.
Was it an E3? I thought it was a fall release. Maybe it was an E3. E3 still existed back then. I'm really curious to see where this Unity stuff goes. Like, there's no way Unity's gonna get away with it. People would just be like, no, we're not upgrading. And then everybody's just gonna leave the platform. I don't see how there's any country where that contract is gonna be allowed to go through.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
I mean, do you have to delist the game?
What did you think?
I mean, can't you just keep it on like an old
Thanks for
version?
sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
It's definitely a recap leading into the Switch 2 reveal. We still have 2 minutes to play Pikmin 4. I just really don't want to
We
plug
hope
in
you're
a
looking
Switch,
forward to these
man.
upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Next video, Switch 2! That looks like Mario? Thousand Year Door? No, just Paper Mario. No, it is Thousand Year Door. I have a sealed in-box copy of the original that is probably just massively devalued. My copy just went down from like being worth $600 to like $20. No, my money! That's fine, Ed, because I ended up buying it at like a tag sale for $5. Honestly, I'm such a fan of game preservation that I would prefer this. Yeah, no, I mean, this is... A lot of people say this is the best Paper Mario. Just give it years, McDurpus. I mean, people freaking love Mario, man. You should have seen the Mario Land in USJ. Like, you couldn't walk. It was constantly full. Want Metroid Prime 4? Nobody cares. They just want Mario. Paper Monster Hunter? I would love to see more cute, silly Monster Hunter. It'll probably be censored a little, Guardy Elf. I would imagine they'll update it. Wait, well? I don't know. It's right here, man.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was a pretty good Direct. Let's see how the... I like to see the YouTube chat. Oh, they just killed them. L Direct. Mid. This is so sad. Six out of 10. W Direct. Okay. It was good. I mean, it was good. I mean, I would say it was good. I don't think it was bad. Time to put our balls into the vice again. PlayStation's at 5 p.m.? Let's double check. PlayStation. What do they call that? Direct? State of Play. Thousand-Year Door, Nefudis, which I think you just saw. The Peach game looks good. New PlayStation State of Play tonight, but it's already a disappointment. 5 p.m. Don't expect any new PS5 exclusives. Rumors of a PS5 Slim. Am I ready for the Tokyo Game Show schedule? Oh, let's see. All right, let's try and figure out time zones. No sex news means I have to show hole. Oh, it means more than that. Okay, so Thursday. So what time zone is this? Is this Japanese time? Thursday night at 11 p.m. would be our 10 a.m. Microsoft Japan. Microsoft Japan at 6 p.m. means I would need to start at 5 a.m. Jesus. I mean, I might just have to start with Atlas. I don't know if I could do 5 a.m., guys. I don't know if I could do that. That's very early. Capcom's easy. I mean, that's our normal time. Just do it? I mean, I'll try. But that's really early for me. I mean, Microsoft stuff can be fun. But, like, everyone's going to be asleep. I care about Koei Tecmo. I would probably get up for Sega. Sega is at 7 a.m. The thing is like all the Microsoft stuff is going to be like, we're putting this on Game Pass, and then we'll just play it if it's on Game Pass and we want to play it. So it's not going to be like a new game. It's just going to be like, by the way, you could play this game for free. It's asking me to wake up. It's not even just wake up at 5 a.m. It's asking me to wake up at 4:30 a.m. Or I could just get up at 6:30 and then start streaming Sega Atlas. Not exactly free. Well, you know what I mean. And then for Friday, I don't know what Sense of Wonder Night is. I don't know what the Koei Tecmo presentation would be. I don't really care about the Hoyoverse thing. I mean, if Zenless Zone Zero is out, I'll play it. Square Enix? Again, it starts at 7 a.m.? No. 21. That's 9. That's 8? I would stream the Square Enix one. I would get up for that. So we'll get up for 7 a.m. We'll start streaming 7 a.m. next Thursday for Sega Atlas. And then 8 a.m. the next day. What's Project Moon? Should I know what that is? What is that? South Korean indie game studio? I have no idea what games they make. Oh, I know one of them. Library of Ruina. I tried to play this game on a TV, on a console, and it was one of the worst gaming experiences I've ever had. The text did not scale at all to a 4K television. And so I just didn't play it. So we'll just do Square Enix for Friday. That's fine. I really don't want to start at 6 a.m. for Hoyoverse. Like, I just don't want to. Saturday. What is that? 1 midnight is D3. I mean, I'd love to see it, but it's not going to happen. It's the latest Nintendo Monster Hunter timeout term nowadays. You can say Sunbreak if you want. Like, I won't stop you. I don't think I want to try my luck. It's only 5 minutes.